What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a great day. Let me just send the alerts out and we can get started for today. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, and we are almost good to go. Doot, 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 doot. 1 second, guys. Almost done. One second, guys. Just gotta do this one last thing and we're gonna go. Do 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 do. Alright, we're gonna go for today, guys. I can go ahead and drop the starting screen and we can get into it. What's up, Ben? What's going on, Clover? How you guys doing today? Alright, the game should be good to go. Alright, we can drop it. Do 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 do. All right, I'm doing much better today, Ben. Much better. I think it might just been something I ate or something. I just had like an upset stomach and a little bit of a headache today, but we're doing a lot better today, which is good. Which is good. All right. So obviously we're just going to be kind of just chilling again today. I'm going to be looking into different stuff, like kind of, you know, Friday into the weekend and stuff, see what exactly we could do, but it's going to kind of have a chill stream and stuff. It really was not able to look yesterday, I should say. So that's where we're currently sitting at, I should say. This is actually a pretty decent map we can run. That's what we're going to be doing, at least for today. Thought Factory is a good map. That's a one banger. Oh, this might be a 2-tower banger, low key. Might be able to run that one. Run this. My boss damage rotation, it's on the mobilitics guide, but basically we go through, it's wrong button. We throw a tornado down and we just wait for our rage to build up. I usually will wait. Obviously, as long as you can, the better, but it's whatever you want. You can wait to like 15, 20 stacks and go in if you're on Zesh, you know. If you're going against like Audience with the King, you can just go right in. I usually don't wait for Rage. After that, I will obviously try to barrage some rods down just for, you know, bursts and stuff. And then, yeah, I mean, it's just you mark your boss and then you just try to apply, you know, your shock on him with ball lightning, your conductivity down, and then you'll just shoot your lightning arrows at him. It's on the Mobalytics guide though, Ben, if you want to look on there. It's like fully written out and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna burst it. There we go. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, where's this breach at? I don't like the read. That's it's unfortunate, Ben. The main important things, low key, Ben, are having your conductivity, your vol take mark, and then shocking the boss. After that, I mean, you know, you want to just obviously try to make sure rods are down because that's the majority of the damage. But yeah, I mean, you want to make sure obviously the boss is shocked, right? And then definitely rods into lightning arrow after that. Like rage and stuff is all like a luxury, right? Like if we can set it up, obviously do it, just free damage. But against bosses that you can't set up, just try to brush some rods down, make sure that you have shock on the boss and your conductivity up, and then just start slamming your lightning arrow onto him. Right, where is this breach, man? Bum, 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 bum. SiahZ, what's up, SiahZ? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day, man. Also telling me there's something in this corner. What corner? Oh, this corner? What's that corner? Yeah, we need to find this breach like ASAPity. You got a new bow? Hell yeah, man. Love to hear it. Alright, gas orbit up. Alright, where do we think this last... There we go. Where do we think this breach is at? Back right, maybe? Oh, there is multiple shrines. Interesting. It's either top left, maybe now? I have no clue which breach is at, to be honest. Okay, I'm stuck in a door. I'm stuck in a door! Bum, 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 bum. Maybe we'll be lucky today, by the way, with our fractured 2 additional arrow bow and actually hit something juice. That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't really know where this is at. Okay, there it is. It's on boss arena, brother. It's in the boss arena. That's fantastic. I don't know why I didn't find it. There we go. Set this. Come back and get all this stuff after. Do 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 do. It's unfortunate that it's in the boss room because it's not really going to be that juice of a breach. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do about that one, though. I mean, like, yeah, there's like nothing we can do, honestly. Gotta keep running left and right. I can run back, I guess. Alright, run back this way, try to hit this side. Bump, bump, bump. How much is this build? Clover, the current version you're seeing is pretty expensive. It's about 130 divines. But there's a big disclaimer, right? The build, like, we have one charm, which is the rite of passage aspect of the cat, I think. Or not aspect, but like possessed by the cat. That alone is like 100 divines, right? So you take that away, the build is only 40-50 divines. So you obviously do not need that. Like, that is just a luxury. It's only 15% more move speed, so it's nothing at the end of the day that's gonna, like, you know, make the movement speed build or break it. So you can easily remove that. Obviously you won't be as fast as me, but like, dude, for 100 divines, 15% move speed isn't really that insane, right? So you definitely do not need that.
Pack's full.
Do I want to get this? I mean, they're double T5s. Let me go back and deposit this and we'll grab these. There's a really solid bow with 1 accuracy for 430 divs. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Did you prioritize accuracy over fizz damage on this build? Yes and no, to an extent. So there's a certain point where having accuracy trumps fizz and vice versa. You definitely want to look for it. Like, if you're going to get something that's high fizz, 0 accuracy versus something that's like okay fizz, pretty good accuracy, that okay fizz, pretty good accuracy is going to be better, right? So you definitely want to look for a good mixture of both. What I try to aim for is pretty high accuracy, decent fizz, and then, like, you know, crit chance, crit damage, additional arrows, etc. Like, this one, for example, you know, isn't really high physical damage, but it has a lot of accuracy. And this is going to be better than, like, a 300 fizz damage bout, right? So definitely looking for something with high accuracy rating is going to be more beneficial. But obviously, you want to try to look for both. Like, I'd rather drop, just say, if I could find a bow, right, that is like 250 fizz or something, right, with 550 accuracy or something, that would be, you know, definitely a lot better than just getting one that's like 700 accuracy and, like, you know, 0 additional physical. So hopefully that helps. I need to really sort this and get all these maps out of the inventory. Let's go back and get those double T5s. What's your corrupt on your quiver? Right now, sure shot, I have increased crit damage on my quiver. I want to, I think, aim for increased damage. I believe increased damage is better than crit, but I think increased damage is like 20-30 divs, whereas crit damage was only like 2-3 divs, so that's why I decided to go with that, right?
I have enough in my pack already.
No, I don't have enough for that. I don't care about the meal. Give me the Gemini bow. Do we have anything here? Oh yeah, rituals. We need to hit the rituals. What gloves am I using? Mads, I'm using the Ascenta Sanguis gloves. This allows our life leech to be converted to energy shield, and we just roll, like, you know, 1 life leech mod on our rings, or you could do it like on bow or whatever, and that way it allows our energy shield, you know, to basically be like 100% filled. So it's really useful. And if you guys are curious, like, the decisions I made in the gear and all that, and kind of like a breakdown, etc., of why each gear is, you know, there, why we're running it, the different stats you can look for, like on the bow, all that good stuff, I do have a full build guide and stuff on it. If you do exclamation point build, you will find that. It's like a 17-18 minute video of me breaking everything down. If you guys are looking for a much, like, more detailed, in-depth explanation. I last saw you had Metaprinted Me killed. Nice upgrade. Yeah, I decided to buy a better one, sure shot, since we took some crit damage off the tree for, what do you call it, more stun threshold. This allowed us to, like, drop some points while still keeping some crit damage, which definitely helps the build feel a lot better when running through maps and stuff, because we can just throw a freeze immune charm on, since I don't have a 3 charm slot Headhunter, and then, you know, that allows us to not be stunned as much while still being freeze immune, which definitely helps survivability. One more to do. I don't play anymore. If you want, I can give you my bow. I think maybe a little better. That's entirely up to you. Right now, what I'm chasing is a multi-arrow Gemini bow. We have one fractured right now with... What did I slam over here? Yep. We have one fractured right now with 2 additional arrows on a Gemini. It's just we're trying to, like, you know, chaos slam T1 stuff on it, and then just hope to God that it rolls some other T1 mod. I'm gonna start whittling. All right. Yeah, we have to defer, honestly. We can reroll and we still have enough for something if needed. Yeah, nothing. Okay. We're out of here. High accuracy roll, but like everything else kind of stinks on the bow, so it's unfortunately dead. This is also dead, stun threshold. Alright, but yeah, this is the bow that we have currently. We're trying to slam like T1 Fizz or accuracy or like pretty much any good T1 modifier to see what we can roll after. Maybe to hit nothing. Yeah, we need to slam these out of the inventory. Trying to grab all these because it's just free like slots that we can throw anywhere. Free the inventory space up a bit if we have any laying around. Tons of space in here. There we go. Bam bam. Alright. Get back to my phone, my piano. How can I whisper me? You can go ahead and whisper me my in-game name. If you do !IGN, you'll find my character name, but it's also right here. It's SiahZ_Huntress. I might have missed it, but did you check my new bow? I'm really stoked about it. No, I did not. Sure shot. Let me go ahead and check that right now. That one is not better than mine, but thank you, sure shot. Let's see. Really high fizz damage, which is nice. Low accuracy, but still really good. I mean, it's a multi-arrow, you know what I'm saying? 2 additional, like, really, really huge crit damage. I mean, yeah. It's really good with crit chance. Like, that bow is really good. Even though that the accuracy is low, it's still, like, a beast of a bow. Yeah, that'll do wonders for the build, not gonna lie. Okay, I sure shot. Love to see the upgrades, man. Icing on the cake. Yeah, true. So the only issue with this bow is no crit damage, which kind of sucks. So like, I'll have to POB it to see exactly if it's more DPS or less. I wonder if I can just do this right now. See if it'll allow me to copy right off of that. Bump, bump, bump. It's still a really good bow though. Like everything about this bow is insane. Let me go to lightning arrow. So full crit damage runes 741 compared to I mean, it's a lot less crit damage, but obviously multi-arrow, so I don't really know if that'd be more damage. I mean, I'm willing to test it if you want to give it to me, but again, that's a really good bow you could sell for money, so it's up to you, dude. I mean, I'd be willing to go ahead and test it, for sure. I'd have to buy the crit damage, so of course. I mean, yeah, I compared the damage in Path of Building, and it said it's like 20, 30k less DPS, but then again, I don't know if it's factoring multi-arrows. But the crit damage multi, just alone, I would be losing, I think, about like 60 to 70% multi. So, but then you have multi arrow. So again, I don't know exactly the like difference. It might be better. It probably is. But again, that's a really expensive bow, so it's up to you, man. All right, let's hit maps. But I'd be willing to test it and stuff. I mean, rarity is fine. Roll quant. Rare monsters? Still a good map. Still a good map. Unfortunate. One isn't bad either. Bum 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 bum. Alright, that's already been hit. It's a really good one. This one's also really good. Could possibly be good on this one. Depends. But I mean, yeah, it's up to you on that bow, by the way. I'd be willing to go test some Zestrons if you want. See exactly how the DPS feels. Alright, so let's go ahead and just slam Buckies. Because these all have quantity rarity on it, right? Yeah. Especially this one. This one's actually insane. Definitely want to have increase your increase your monsters on that one. This is fully rolled, right? Yeah, fully rolled. Okay. Rare monsters on you. This one fully rolled? Rarity. So it rolled rarity, it rolled rarity quantity, and then it rolled that. Yeah, it's fully rolled. We can roll that on this as well. This one's still really good to roll as well. Then we can save these for later. But all these are still really good to be slamming and running. Got some pretty good maps now. How's it going? I'm about to spend some divs and buy some gear. Can I just see your bow / strings and gloves, please? Yeah, I got you, Chris. So currently we're running for like, what you said you wanted to see bow. This is the bow that we're currently running. When I'm looking at bows and stuff, the one thing I try to go for is high accuracy. And then from there, it would be like, you know, crit damage / crit chance. If you get both of them, it's really nice. It depends on how much you have to spend. Like, if you have a lot of currency, I would advise going for Gemini with 2 additional arrows, right? Like bow. But that can obviously be pretty expensive, like, especially trying to get a good one. So it depends. So you can get away with a 2 slot. But yeah, it's accuracy, then like crit damage, crit chance if you can, and then anything else like high lightning damage, decent fizz, etc. For rings, this is one of my breach rings. We do need dex and int to get to the threshold, so you can roll that like split, right? You can roll it on one ring like I have here, for damage wise, lightning and increased lightning damage is the best. And then obviously if you can roll like physical, you know, that's more beneficial as well. We do need to get leash on at least one of the rings, so try to roll it there, so this way we can, you know, take full effect of the like life leech and stuff and convert it with our gloves to energy shield. And then on the other one, again, same thing. The lightning, increased lightning. If you need some reses, try to roll it on there. Mana per enemy killed is nice for mana issues to be solved. And then obviously we do need an unset ring to be able to run like all the skills and stuff in the build, so do keep that in mind. And then yeah, the gloves is the Incentive Sanguis, because it will convert that life leech into energy shield. Since we're full CI, it's really helpful. If you have 15 divs, definitely try to shoot for just a Gemini bow. Try to look for like 500, I would say, minimum accuracy, and then try to see if you can get crit damage and crit chance on it. And then just look at like, you know, like a 5-6 div budget, etc., you know, and just see like what the best percentage rolls you can get, highest fizz, etc. Just try to like play the market a bit as well, you know, and maybe drop if you can, you know, oh, maybe 500 actually is too much, maybe 450, you know what I'm saying? Just try to be smart and stuff since you don't have that much currency. Same with your rings. For reference to buy, length costs you 550 divs. Sure shot. And it's a mid Gemini technically. Yeah, that's insane. Geminis are really expensive, so. But you should be able to get a decent one, I think, for like 5 divs or so. Well, you know, not an insane one, but I think a decent one for sure. Yeah, no problem, Chris. And I do have a full build guide on it. If you do estimation point build, there's a full like YouTube guide and stuff, like explaining all the details. If you want to take a look at that as well. Alright, what maps do we have? Factory again, we could run. Now, do we want to try to like branch out here, hit that tower at least? I'm trying to look, is there any more 3 tower like bangers we can do? I mean, like, because like we could reach out and hit that. We could go over here and hit that, right? And it would cover like, I mean, this would cover pretty much all of this. This would only cover probably like, I don't know, this. Like these maps, maybe these, probably not though. Yeah, wouldn't reach out there. I think these are 2 towers, so like this would hit, but like I don't know if there's anything good in this range. I don't know. I don't think we think about it too much, I guess. Just try to slam it. We have a lot of Crimson Shores, don't we? Kind of sucks that we just don't have anything good. Like I said, we could go up here, but then we're getting out of majority of the good ones. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. Bum 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 bum. I don't know if he's still in the chat, so I'm gonna message him. Alright, go ahead and do it. Bum, 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 bum. We're so slowed right now, it's insane. Oh my god. What's with the slowness? Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, sweet trying, let's get it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I spelled map wrong. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. If we got a banger off the thing right here, imagine a miracle launcher. Oh, I think I'm dead. Yeah, I got this done. It's unfortunate. The map was good, but yeah, Ellie weakness on that map, and then just stunning is just annoying. That's unfortunately annoying.
Yes.
Having a 3 charm slot Headhunter would be so much better in this case because we can actually run stun immunity, but we just can't right now, which sucks. That sucks. Alright, how much are crit damage soul cores? Crit damage soul cores. Probably kind of expensive, aren't they? Okay, there's none in stock for that.
Hello there.
Jesus, it's 1 for 7, dude. Why do they become so expensive, dude? Holy smokes. That's actually insane. Because, like, obviously with this, it's less damage. And, obviously a lot less crit damage, right? Like, we go from, if we look at actually our lightning rod, we put that on it. We go from 621 all the way to 932. So, like, this one is significantly more DPS. I just don't know if the additional arrows is worth it. It just sucks because the crit damage soul cores are 7 divines per 1 soul core, which is a lot. They were always expensive. Not like that, though. I remember them being only like 2-3 divines per, to be honest. They've shot up in prices by a lot. Chaos? I mean, I could look. I don't know if they're going to be that much better in Chaos. Actually, I don't have any Chaos Orbs.
Hello there.
It's unfortunate. Well, I can do those. I can throw Divines here. It'll flip-flop, then I can go Chaos. 106. 106. And 106 is, yeah, still the same. It's about like 6 divines per 1, which I think it's 7, so you're saving a divine, which obviously is good, but still expensive at the wazoo. At the wazoo. That's the last time I looked at him, Ben. To be honest with you. I mean, we could try it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, we would definitely... I mean, I'm trying to think. Is lightning damage better than just throwing accuracy soul cores on? Probably not, right? And then obviously the additional arrows. I mean, we could still try it. We could do some runs and really try it, I guess. Should I keep this here? Yeah, I'll keep this right here just for now. If we need it, we can swap back into it. Probably because no one's playing it now. Dude, do it 7 times, you get a free soul core. Buy it in chaos and sell in divines. You might not be wrong. Let me see. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the soul cores. Well, I mean, it's 6.5. So you're getting 0.5 divines per. Well, actually, it might be 1. Let me see. No, you're right. 1 for 7. Okay. So you do make profit. Not that much, but you do make profit. Alright, so I'd have to buy this, I believe, in Chaos, right? 6 divines for 110 Chaos, then flip it. I believe like that. And then I could then go here. Buy 1 for... Okay, it's 114 Chaos, apparently. Your buy's 110.
Hello there.
Need what, 4 Chaos? Is it? I don't actually think it's that much though, is it? And we'll like, I just don't think it's that much. That we're actually gaining now. I think it's not really that much of a profit. It's 114, right? Just say we buy this one for 114, which obviously we're gonna do. Then you're saying resell it, right, for 7? It's only 6.2 to sell. Actually, it's the exact same. Literally. I could try for 7. I don't think anyone's gonna have one up for 7 though. Which is weird. Buying is 7, but selling is 6. Like what? Unless it just flipped over. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, man. Sadly. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. We pretty much just made the exact same currency on this. I'm just gonna resell it for 6. Get my divines back at least. Unfortunato, but it doesn't work. It does not work. What was I gonna do? Perfects are worth nothing, right? Yeah, nothing now. It's just worthless on perfects. Alright, well. I guess let's go just try a run with this bow, see how it feels. Especially when we're bossing. Bump, bump, bump,
Never
bump,
thought
bump.
leaving home would one day lead me to another realm.
Yay, he's lightning resistant. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. It was a good try. It was a good try. Definitely, you know, we thought we hit the infinite money glitch, but yeah, the spread is different. So I mean, it's the exact same. Literally, if you're losing money by trying to do that. But that's like 300x, which obviously isn't that insane. But yeah, it's definitely a loss still. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Bum, 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 bum. Unless we do try to just spam Trial of Chaos and just hope to get the soul cores. It was like, obviously I'm not trying to spend, you know, like, what? Like 20 divines or something like that on like 3 soul cores. Or care about any of these? Not really. The charming staff's not really. Hit the crossbow though, that could hit. Alright. Now, did we take the Headhunter off? Trying to get an accurate DPS rating with it off? Because, I mean, obviously the damage numbers aren't, like, you know, inflated. Maybe we'll do that really quickly. There we go. back to what we were originally at. Everything's hooked up correctly. Alright, I mean, we'll see, I guess, what happens.
We that dreamed. We nightmare. We that are one.
I need more time.
Realize truth
Come on, game. Thank you.
of chilling sorrow. We grow yet stronger.
Place to put my feet up.
Go on.
I mean, I think we would have got it lower if we didn't take so much, but at the same time, I don't think it's enough yet. I don't think it is. I think with 3 soul cores it would be, but yeah, not right now, currently. Not right now, I don't think. Which is unfortunate. Okay. Did we get anything good? Nope. 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 Yeah, Frigid, if you want the bow back, let me know, man. I can give it to you. Because right now it is really good. It's not better until we get 3 damage soul cores, 3 crit damage soul cores, I mean, on it. Then I think it would be just as good, if not better. It's just right now, yeah, sadly we don't have the currency to buy them all. So if you want it back, let me know, and I'll give it to you. And yeah. You can keep it? I mean, you sure, man? This is a very expensive bow, you sure?
What is it? Zest is a stream. Let us hope Zest now lies.
Alright, well thanks, man. Mad generous of you. Yeah, this is horrid.
Until next time.
Go.
Go on.
Well, I guess we'll run this for a little bit while mapping, huh? Just stick that there for now. Let's go map a little bit, I guess. Let's go mapping. Riverside. There's another Val Foundry. These are both bad maps. We do have a Crimson here. We'll do a Crimson there. Pack size, magic monsters, life. I'll do this. Bum, 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 bum. I have 20 more, 20 additional spirit. Okay. Then we can stick one more thing into here, no? Is there... I'll grab this. Is there a point in sticking anything else into Wind Dancer? I actually don't think I have a T3 support. Do not. I'll have to grab one while we're out there. See if there's anything worth putting in that. Since we have 20 spirit, I mean... Also, like, vitality, brutality, stuff like that isn't beneficial at all, but... Oh, totally forgot that... These two need moved out. There we go.
Got my fingers crossed. No mana.
There we go. Bum 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 bum. Use ritual. Hopefully we hit a whittle, because that would be nice to have at least on hand for future crafting. I think we honestly just need to start rolling ritual tablets and just try to get the, like, you know, percent chance of having additional omens or whatever it is, like increase the chance of having omens appear on reroll. I think that is pretty much what we need, because I have not been finding any single omens without that. With it, I've found a lot of them actually with that on. But I think the one time we had it was like a 3 tower, and we managed to get 1 ritual tablet with that, and I think we literally found like 2 or 3 omens in that cluster. Omens of whittling, so it's definitely worth it. What are we? Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, what are we waiting for here? Everything's dead. There we go. We'll hit the last one before we do any type of deferring / re-rolling. Alright, let's hit this last ritual and see. We might just grab the delirium orb, or whatever it's called, div orb. Can't think right now. Then re-rolling, we'll see. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get that much. Maybe 2k at most. Not even 2k, 1600. I'm gonna actually even get it. Nice. Alright, well, that's all she wrote for that. Let's hit the breach then. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, nothing on the bridge. Nice. So head back up the left and kind of do a circle. There we go. We'll head down. Should be down here now, I think. Okay, or it's just not going to spawn anything down here. Interesting, interesting. Okay. There we go. Now, what are we missing in this to be exact, though? The only thing I can think of is the beginning area spawn some stuff, finally. Is if we, like, full cleared this area. There shouldn't be anything at the top here. Oh boy, here we go. We'll take one last look up here. If we can't find it, then we're just gonna move on. I'm not gonna worry about splinters. Not finding it. All right, we're leaving this. I'm not sitting here just like searching for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving, keep it pushing. Actually, it's probably over here, Loki. Didn't realize it stretched this far over right. Yeah, it was. Okay, we're good. Stop giving me these perfects, man. They sell for nothing.
Now we're talking.
That map's done. We're out of here. Can't do anything here. Nope. Bum 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 bum
A
bum.
sight for sore eyes.
Not horrible. I don't think this sells for anything, right? Nah. Just keep it, I guess. Circle for anything? 1 month, 23 days, 2 months, 18 days. Yeah, nothing, dude. Nothing. That goes for nothing. From 2 to 3 days to 30 exalts, man, those used to feel special before. Yeah, I mean, everything right now is like pretty dog. Besides a few like key things, I think, that sell for a lot. But majority is like horrid.
Until next time.
Just sucks because, like, you know, stuff doesn't go for anything anymore. Okay. It's all delirium, right? Yeah, delirium, aerated. Okay. Go to here, I think it was. Yeah. All those in. Alright. Well, let's go over here. Start running the side. Bump, 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 bump. Do you play without ritual points? You just have only 3 ritual maps? No, I have ritual points. I just do a different way than ritual. I don't go for the guaranteed 4. The reason for that is somebody did the math last league. I don't know if it changed this league. It could have. But according to the last league, you still have like 50% or so. Like, you know, if you run like 100 maps, 50% of those maps on average would be for ritual altars. So if you go through Promise Devotion, you're basically still getting the middle one 50% of the time, but you're also getting this side. So it's almost like you have 10 points in instead of 8. So that's what I do. I don't go for the 4 ones. I go for Promise Devotion. Well, like I said, the math could have changed, you know, but on average you get 4. So it's really no reason to go for that, in my opinion. Bum 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 bum. Slick. Slick isn't a bad map. Pack size. Yeah, it's double rolled rarity, quantity, and then pack size. Okay. Sure. Run it. Sorry about that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. There's a lot of people here. So I got with a stun. There we go. Those guys. There we go. Keep moving. Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, stop.
Okay, I think we're good. Where's the last guy at? There we go. We keep it moving. We keep it moving. So I tried Mecha Break a little bit yesterday. It was actually pretty fun. I played for like 2 hours or something. I don't know, 3 hours. Obviously when I could. But yeah, it was actually not bad. It's a fun game for sure. Obviously it's more like PvP focused, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like this style. Mech type, you know what I'm saying? Like hero shooters almost. Definitely a different change of pace for sure, but I mean, as a free-to-play game, I don't think you can pretty much go wrong with it. It's pretty enjoyable for free-to-play. Who knows, we might do a stream in the future on it. Maybe try to get like a group going or something like that. With like the, you know, community. Just have fun on it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. We zooming. There we go. You're getting slowed though, which is unfortunate. Could you run with ingenuity bout instead of Headhunter for this build? Yeah, you can. You don't have to have Headhunter. I just chose Headhunter because my whole goal for this exact build, right, was to just achieve max movement speed, or as much as we could possibly get. And obviously with Headhunter, you have a chance of seeing like haste aura, you know, haste, etc. off of rare mobs. So that's why I just decided to go with Headhunter instead of ingenuity. Here we go. Where's the rare? There's the rare. It's just like 50% of the chance of an audience is less profitable than getting more points since it's cheap in this league. I mean, honestly, you're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that. What do you call it? With that, what do you call it? Tip? Like, it's true. I never thought about it that way, to be honest with you. It's probably better to swap off. Since league is kind of in a weird spot right now. In terms of players wise and economy. Right, let's go over here and then we can go back into the breach. Okay, what is this? 1-8. We should have enough to grab this and just reroll. Yeah, it's not gonna go for anything. We could reroll, but I don't think 100's enough to defer anything, so I'm rather just not reroll, to be honest. But we'll do it anyways. I bet. Nothing good. Nothing good. Do you use anything in particular for mana regen? Nope, we don't use any mana regen at all. The only thing that we use is mana per enemy, or gain X mana per enemy killed. This way, for clearing, it basically fully solves the issues. And since our clear obviously is insane, you know, 1 to 2 shots of lightning arrow will full clear like basically the entire screen almost. So our mana is constantly filled because of the, you know, mana per enemy kill that we're getting. So you could roll that on your quiver, you could roll that on your, you know, your bow, your rings, like anything like that would work. So that's what I would try to get. You could go for like, you know, like mana leech, but mana leech isn't as good as mana per enemy killed. So it will help, but it won't like fully sustain your mana basically. Do 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 do. What am I missing here? Go hit this checkpoint just in case we need to come back. It's dead at this point. For player base wise, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, the league's in a great spot. Like, definitely a lot of good quality of life stuff. But yeah, in terms of like players and how many people's playing it, the economy, yeah, it is dead. But I mean, it's to be expected, right? The game hasn't had no content in like, what, almost 3 months now. I mean, there hasn't been any news on when the new content's coming. There's obviously heavy speculation that it's in August and stuff, considering they said every 4 months they want each other game to have content. So 4 months, you know, PoE 2. After PoE 2's new content, PoE 1 will get it, and etc. So since PoE 1's new content just dropped like a few weeks ago, 4 months from then, which would be around like August or so, you know, we should get it. So like, and since we've already been waiting a little bit, we should get it in August, or at least hear about when we're getting it. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Alright, we're out of here. They're on vacation again? Oh god, no, don't say that. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully soon they give us something, man. Like, even a little teaser or like just confirmation that something is coming soon would be nice, you know? Like just a little like one, you know, kind of like little mini sentence saying like, we're, you know, currently hard at work at the new league. You can expect to hear some information about it soon, you know, or something like that. Like something, man.
Yes. Time is not on our side.
Snake Pete's Snake Pete? What? Snake Pit's pretty decent. 26, yeah, I mean 30, 13. I mean, it's pretty good. We want caster modifiers on this, I believe, right?
Hello.
I don't think I have any caster modifiers. I think I got rid of all my casters because I never used them. Yeah, no caster. Let me buy some caster modifiers real quick. I need 20 of these bad boys, 20 of them for how much? There you go. Soon Omen, why not? Hopefully we can hit big on the Omen here. We got 1% increased cast speed. Like, nobody's gonna buy that, bro. No one's paying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a 1% increased cast speed. Like, if this was 30-30 spell damage, and then, like, you know, max roll than that, sure. Sure. But yeah, no one's buying that. I think people would rather have increased spell damage on 1% more cast speed. Which kind of sucks. I mean, I could throw stuff for a div and just see if people would buy it for a div, but like... yeah, it's not really gonna be... I'll throw it for one div, we'll see what happens. That's all it hit, right? I'm not bugging out. I mean... 10 max roll, 22 out of 30, 16 out of 15, then obviously the other stuff can't be influenced. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, well. We tried, I guess. We tried. We tried, we tried. We didn't hit nothing, we didn't hit
Never
nothing.
thought
Unfortunate,
leaving home would one
unfortunate.
day lead me to another realm.
Bum, 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 bum. Do not get stuck, thank you. We're slow, there we go.
Proof of my prowess!
Bum, 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 bum.
No mana! I've no mana! My mana's gone.
Alright. Let me try this again. Alright, we'll see if we can do it this time. See if the DPS is enough. We're just gonna go in. We're not gonna really wait. Once we have uptime on Headhunter, why not? Just see what that feels like. Do you have a build on this? I do. Exclamation point build snow will link you to the build guide.
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one. Fate belies truth.
Okay, so yeah, it's still not enough, even with the Headhunter stuff on. It's not enough, so we would need to have crit damage soul cores in this bow to be able to effectively kill Zesh. But as soon as we have the crit damage soul cores, it'll be good enough. Which is unfortunate, but you can't really do too much about it, right? Blebs, what up, Blebs? Currently, I'm just having a chill day. Haven't really looked into too much stuff for farming. Just trying to build some currency up, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go from there. It's kind of at a hard point in the league though, since you know it's been so long, like what, almost close to 3 months or something like that since like league launch. So I mean, it's kind of hard to do new stuff or figure new stuff out, right? When there's like no really new items. So just kind of honestly on like autopilot, to be honest. I'm trying to like think of stuff potentially we could do. But yeah, nothing really is coming to mind right now. Is that T1? That is double. That is T1 fizz damage. Stun sucks. But I mean, it's T1 fizz. What are we rolling here? T1 mana per enemy killed, and then T1 physical damage is life. Okay, that's just horrible, dude. This is the best one I think we got. These two suck. Horrid, and could it be decent? Could it be decent? I mean, like, that's really good reses. It's just everything else sucks on that. Maybe we try to keep this, potentially, to craft on. I mean, I don't think it'll hurt, right? Slam it in there for now, just in case. These two suck. This one sucks. That sucks. Rarity, cast speed, lightning res, fire damage. Yeah, you suck. Alright. All these suck.
Yes.
Sell.
I'll be here.
Go here, throw. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth crafting on a spike spear though. If this is a sea glass, probably, but like, because you'd want a sea glass base, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna sell this. It's only one good thing. I'm just gonna sell it.
Flesh now lies dormant.
Instead of really trying to craft on it. I think it's just a waste of time right now, to be honest with you. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's go to the map. All right, well, let's try to look. I wish you could zoom out more, man. Let's try to look to see if there's any more towers we can hit in close proximity to each other. And not really, right? There's one here we could hit. There's one here, but again, they're not like in close proximity. I want to get them overlapping. Yeah, nothing really yet. I mean, two here, which isn't bad. I could go into it. We're close. We'll mark this as towers. And let's just try to see if we see anything else here. Keep that spear for the recombinator machine. Ah, it's already in the trash. Should have said a sooner system. Imagine, blame it on you. I'm joking. Can I see your body armor? Yeah, I got you 1 second, Blips. Yeah, these two are too far away to be like in proximity. We have two here. I mean, this might not be bad because technically these two could overlap, and then this one is in close proximity to overlap again, as well as this one. Almost a four banger. We're gonna call this the not the three banger, the four banger, the four banger. I think we start mapping over to this side, to be honest with you. Just try to do like the horrible ones, like Hidden Grotto, you know what I'm saying? Leaves this map untouched. And just try to like kind of like map through. I mean, Hive's a good map too. Unless we try to hit this one. Yeah, we'd have to go this side. Okay. How much energy shield do you have in the body armor? I think currently like 800. I could look right now, Matt. So let me open this map up. Hidden Grotto. We don't really want to do any good maps here. Let me just go get a thing. But that's my current body armor right now. We would have a lot more energy shield. Like, obviously, you'd want to try to shoot for the highest. Yes, you can. I sadly just had to get one that had Tri Element Res on it. Because obviously, we don't have a lot of, like, space to be able to run reses. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you guys can run it differently than me, but I wanted to go for max movement speed, so that's why, like, we had to run Black Insignia. Obviously, I wanted a life leech, so we have to keep in, you know, the Incentive Sanguis. Obviously, I wanted Headhunter for the Movespeed, like, chance to be able to get haste and stuff off rares, so we can't run a belt with reses. So you're forced into, like, having your boots with try to get as much reses on there as well as your body armor. So we do need to have it, like, tri-res on the body armor to be max res capped. But I would like to try to find one that's like 1,000 energy shield. If we found 1,000, we would be like 3,500 energy shield, which would be really nice. But obviously, it's pretty expensive. I think this one was like 15, 20 divines or something when I bought it. I wish they do the better Atlas and the zooming in the future so we can see all the Atlas map. Yeah, that would be nice. Hopefully soon they bring that in. That'd be very nice. Alright, so should we just run some random maps low-key? Probably, right? Like, sure. Just try to, like, get through this. Where's our four banger? There we go, four banger. Start trying to zoom through this. How much evasion do you have? I have 59%. Right now I have 54%. But since we're running black insignia, that goes significantly up testing. So if you watch the evasion while we're like mapping, you'll see that with the like tailwind stacks from black insignia, we'll go up to I think like 60 something percent, 69%, 65%, something like that, something in the 60s. Bump, 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 bump. Gonna go down. So yeah, we're at 69% of max tailwind stacks. Obviously, once we get hit, we go down, but it's still really good. Like, you know, 69% max tailwind stacks, which we usually have because we're obviously in clearing and stuff. And obviously for that first hit, it really matters. So we have a decent chance to evade with, you know, obviously like res cap, cast immune, so you know, energy shield leech. So it's like we have a decent amount of defensive layers. Not insane though. Like obviously we still die, but pretty much I believe I've made it as tanky as I could without, you know, maybe dropping some stuff. Like for sure, I could have got like, probably like 4 to 5k energy shield, but then you'd significantly lose like damage or speed and, you know, etc. So yeah, hopefully that helped you out testing. Bro, why didn't you possess this rare back here? Why are you going to those rares? You okay? Like, I want to tag along with you, but like you're passing all these rares. I don't feel like coming back. There you go. Bum. Bum 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 bum. I really do hope they bang and like cook with this new league, man. I swear, if it's just like one class and some new endgame mechanics and some items, that's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. They need to bring in, like, honestly, 2 new classes, a bunch of new uniques, a good league mechanic. Wisps are, in my opinion, not that good. Like, they need to cook with this new league, to be honest with you. I'm killing all the rares for these things to get to a man. It's like the issue about these things, they're so slow. I'm not running back. Hold on. Go, 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 go quick, go quick. Alright, run back. Alright, we're here, we're here. Boom. It's just how to search on trade websites and see all these cheap body armors, they're all offline. Yeah. Unfortunate. So hard to really be buying stuff now in the league. It's kind of dead. Why are you double splitting? Where are you guys going? There's a rare right here. Alright, I gotta remember not to shoot. Alright, don't shoot. Let this thing like possess this guy. Is it possessed? Alright, we're dead. Alright. Oh my god. Stop teleporting me. Alright, let's get out of this map. On to the next. Ellie! What's up, Ellie? How you doing today? Spirits are trolling you? Yeah, they're just such a bad mechanic. Like, they're fundamentally not that bad, but they're executed very poorly. Like, on paper, they seem pretty cool and unique, but when you actually get into the meat and potatoes of them, they perform poorly. They're slow, they don't really do too much. I haven't seen anything good out of them. The one good, like, kind of, you know, charm you can get, like this one, is super hard to get. There's only certain conditions can be met to get it. It's hard to farm because it's RNG chance of which, like, wisp you get to spawn. It's just bad, bro. It's like, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? They need to significantly overhaul it or just remove it completely because it's right now it's not that much fun. And then the rogue exiles too, like, bro, I haven't got anything good out of those ever. But the whole point of them was like them to be juiced. You changed your bow? Testing, yeah, so I don't know his Twitch name. It's in a different language that I sadly can't read. I'm a one language Andy. But his in-game name's Frigid, and he's like, hey, I'm kind of done with the league. Here's my Deadeye bow if you want it. you know, you can have it, and it was a multi-arrow bow, and it sadly does less damage bossing, but like obviously, I just need to put crit damage soul cores in there, and it'll probably do just good DPS for bossing. But yeah, I was like, hey man, if you don't need it, you know, and you're sure you're not gonna come back, like I can give it to you, you sell it. But he was nice enough to give it to us. We're running a multi-arrow right now, Gemini, which is dope. I've only played the PoE 2, but sometimes they get close from PoE 1, and I'm envious of how many mechanics and events there are. Yeah, PoE 1 has a lot of mechanics, a lot of events, a lot of endgame bosses, like way more class diversity too, and builds that cater to different playstyles and stuff, and like archetypes, which is sad. But I mean, the game's been out much longer, right? So you can't really expect it to, you know, be just as good as PoE 1 when it's only been out for a few months, you know what I'm saying, less than a year. So in time it'll definitely hit that, but yeah, right now it kind of sucks the amount of content that we don't have. What kind of OG skills do you have on your second weapon? I'm playing your build and just started. It seems cool. And can I see the damage numbers in town? Yeah, I got you. How to grab some stacks? Heck yeah, Ellie. What'd you get? Did you get some like chocolate pretzels? What'd you get? What'd you get? Some popcorn? So this is my, obviously we do some gem swapping, right, Kim? So this stuff's going to be kind of, what do you call it, influence. But if we're in our full bossing spec, then we would swap these down. But for clearing, we have about 61k, at least with this current bow. Obviously, once we throw some crit damage soul cores, that'll go up, but that's what we're sitting at right now. For bossing, this is currently where the numbers that we're sitting at is about 56k and then 40k. Again, this should go up to around that 60k for lightning arrow and probably like 42k or something like that with lightning rod once we do throw in crit damage soul cores. But that's what we're currently rocking. And then let me look what your other question was. What kind of OG skills do you have on your second weapon? So my second weapon obviously is just a wand and the shield. If you're asking like what we have set to it, that would just be ball lightning. So this way we can get those critical hits to apply the critical weakness for our main weapon. And then obviously make sure you're putting your points in with like weapon set 2, right? And stuff like that, so you can take full advantage of like more shock chance, more shock duration, more magnitude shock, etc. So keep that in mind. Yeah, no problem, Kemp. Alright, let me skip this. I can't understand that. We should shoot the hidden grotto. We could do crypt and the steaming, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Sucks because we're gonna have to do one of these. There's no like way across. And then again, if we wanted to get up, we gotta go do steaming, unless, I mean, actually we can do abyss and go up and then do Zerd. Okay, so that's easy to hit. Yeah, we might try to this. Let's do hidden grotto. Actually, it's not the hidden grotto. We want to do abyss. That's right, because that'll connect. That'll connect. That'll connect. Let's get it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm glad I could help. So I'm getting stuck by spooters. By some spooters. Trying to think now, that wouldn't work, right? Wonder how hard it would be to buy a body armor. If we want to try to like make a 1000 energy shield body armor, right? Because like obviously we need tri-reses, so it's like if we bought one fractured, it'd probably just be better to go with like T1, like increase energy shield or something on it, right? Than to try to go for anything else. Wonder how expensive it would be. I guess we could look at our body armor and then just adjust the energy shield. Here you go, down, not up. Doop, doop, doo, 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 doo. There we go. Rowdy, we're outie. Alright, let's say something. So, obviously this is going to be expensive. We want to not do corrupted, not do that, not do the energy shield. We can do the energy shield. So, we're looking for like 1,000, right? How much would that be? Yeah, okay. What if we went for 35 on every res? Okay, it's still 200. Okay. What about just try res? 40 divs minimum for 1,000 energy shield. I don't know. We could try to look for it and craft on it, but I don't know if it would be worth or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it'd be worth trying to buy, like a robe that has like T1? Maybe we could do double T1 increased and max energy shield on it. I don't know if exactly that would be too expensive or not. We could take a look, I guess, but might just be too expensive. I don't know. Okay. Where'd I get the rarity charms? Ellie, kindly, I think she had an extra one that she just decided to give me. But normally, I believe you'd get them, you'd have to get, depending, so like, you'd have to get the wisp, like either the cat wisp, the fox wisp, etc., stag wisp, and then you'd have to possess, I think, rare enemies, and then you have a chance of getting it on kill, I believe. Now, I did hear some people saying they have to possess a rogue exile or like a boss to have a chance of getting the actual unique like golden charm. But I don't really know exactly if that's true or not, or if it's just like any enemy they possess. But it's all RNG based on whether you get that or not and what spirit you get, so that's why they're very expensive. But like I was saying, you don't really need them. It's only for 50% more move speed is like what we mainly go for, like the reason why we're running it. So you could go for wolf, stag, or cat. Either one would work. But it's not needed in the build. You can definitely get around it and play it without it. You want to do it for 100 ES robe, 1,000 plus? Yeah, it's kind of cracked. A little bit too much. Yeah. Hard to fall in this thing, bro. It's not leading anywhere. It's not leading anywhere, man. There we go. Oh, you die. Thank you. I don't even know what's going on. Can you like possess something? We've passed like 6 rares that we've killed so far. Alright, please possess this guy before I kill him. Please. Please, where are you going? Why are you going backwards? Bro, this AI, this thing is insane. Like, they had to troll with the AI, right? Like, I'm done doing that thing, right? It's going backwards now. It's getting tight. It should be Exile or boss for the golden charm. Got you. Okay. So it does have to be a unique boss then to drop the golden charm or have a chance of getting it. Which makes it even more rare, right? Because then you technically have to kill all rares while you have the thing before possesses have the best chance of getting it. And then it's RNG whether you even get the right spirit, right? Yeah, it's too much RNG for my liking for the charm. We're getting trolled. We're actually getting trolled by that wisp right there system. That's insane. Alright, we're done with the map, and they did drop a map. Interesting. I saw that mana drops it Was that man drops it from just a rare? Huh. Maybe it's rare or unique. I don't know. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of like weird info. Like I said, I've heard it both ways, so like I don't know who to believe, you know? Not just from you guys. Why are there some maps or towers and maps that I can't put tablets in? So maybe you haven't done the map yet. Like for example, this one has them locked because I haven't done the tower. Depending on how many mods like you do on the map will determine how many slots you can throw tablets in. So for example, if I wanted to get all 3 of these unlocked, have 3 tablets put into this tower to influence the maps, I would have to do at least 6 modifiers on the map. So keep that in mind. Was there an update? AI seems weird today. I don't think there was an update. I just think the AI is just always sucked. At least on the Wisps, I don't know. The Wisps have always had that weird AI where they just run past some rares, go for other rares, like across map. Like they don't. It's weird. They don't go based off of like priority or proximity. It's weird. I don't know. It's like they randomly choose one when they spawn, and that's the one they go for, instead of just going for the closest one. It's weird. That's why I look. You kind of hit him. Okay. Let's slam this. It's companions, yeah, disgusting. Alright, do we have a 100% delirious map? Oh my. Do we have any map here that is slammed? I mean, let's see. Weakness, extra damage is cold, player resistance, monster penetrates, elemental res. Just slam this one, just hope that we don't get nothing bad on it, low-key. It's not bad. Just don't roll any extra damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Should all be opened up now after we do this map. When I finish them on 6 mods, I can't put any tablets on them. You should be able to, testing. Huh, that is weird. I've never heard that. I've never heard of somebody doing a tower and then not being able to put tablets in it. Oh, I apologize. I keep sneezing. I don't know if it's allergies or what it is. Okay. Arbiter's like doing mechanics while he's going in a second phase. Haven't seen that before. Yeah, I don't like what they did to Arbiter. They like sped him up or whatever, so like he goes into his phase more like instantly now after his initial like attack. Which is just like kind of annoying because obviously it's harder to burst him. It's still possible definitely to like burst him right then and there and kill him, but it is significantly harder than it was. Nope, I'm not doing wisps. They're just dog. They don't work.
Almost a challenge.
I think this is one of the good ones, maybe?
Come on.
Alrighty, and we killed all rares, and it does not like that. It just dipped out on me. Cool. I will just run to the end. Yeah, I don't know. It did this to me like twice. The only thing I can think of, man, is try resetting your game. You've tried resetting your game? Dude, that fixes it? Alright, so then we want to do these two. Does this have anything in range potentially we could hit? Kind of sucks that like all this real estate right here is no maps. There's like set it out here, set it out here, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like nothing. Kind of want to hit this one over here. What is this? Creek. Oh, that's such a good map. Do we have the one where we can hit like any maps not connected? There we go. How much is this one? Like 2, so it's worth like, I don't know, 300x? Not that much. Alright. We got that one. Now what do we want to do? Do we want to do breach? Breach maps have 1% increased monster density, at least 20 meters. Future maps remain. I don't think I'm gonna go for this one, to be honest. I think just normal breach maps are better. I have one, Ben. Thank you, though, man. Have you tried the Olrath's Resolve Ultimate Life Flask? I had one on my stash and tried it, and actually strong with our build low. We get full life in one button. I have not testing. I don't have it, so I haven't been able to like test it and stuff like that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go for, I guess, just let's go for ritual real quick. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Even though it's 12, which kind of sucks, it's still a really good one. Wait. It's not bad. Alright, we're gonna hit some of these. We have some decent ones. Any omens? Any omens? No omens. I think we're gonna run with this and this. No, we need breach. We need the breach! We need the breach! 12, no. A low-key need quantity on this, to be honest with you guys. That's not bad if we had to resort to it. Alright, so we roll after these. Bum 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 bum. Rarity, rare chests. Rare monsters isn't bad. Magic monsters, chance conditional breach, rarity of items, chance conditional breach. It's unfortunate. I think we're gonna have to go with the then we got the rare monster one, to be honest. We got this one for the first one. Boink. Bet it up, bet it up. That means we can hit this now, which is nice. Damn, that armor sucks. Oh well. And then I don't need you at all, to be honest with you. I don't really run those. Okay, we can do this one. On it. Slam this real quick. Boink into... Boink. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think... There we go. Good now. We have all unlocked. Nice, let's get it. Are you running Cardio's Gambit? Sorry if I'm busted. Can't see you build link. Yes, I am running Cardio's Gambit. What do you think? Okay, what do you think? Should I make this build? Because I don't know how much I have until the new league. Well, the new league probably is not for about another month and a half to 2 months out. Right now, the theory is August we're going to get the new league, or at the very least in August we'll hear about the new league. So, you do have time. You have pretty much probably like all of this month. And then I would guess probably like middle to end of next month. Well, if we did get the league is when we would see it drop. So you definitely have enough time to play. So yes, I would say I would make the build now. Yep. Possibility September? That would suck, man. If it's that long. Like, 'cause it's already been, what, like a month or something, right? I think. That it was, the league was out before PoE 1's new league. I just think it's processing on changeability. You suck. So, like, if we had to wait that long, it would be like, that would be insane. That would suck. This one most likely to be nerfed soon, or I don't think it'll be nerfed. I mean, they already nerfed Lightning Rod and they nerfed the Lightning Arrow at the beginning of the league. There's nothing really to make this build like broken. It's just we're using rods and we're using arrow. If they did nerf Arrow and LA again, that would be like rods in LA. That would be very weird because, like I said, they already touched it. I mean, Gambit, it's a unique quiver that, you know, doesn't really enable like a crap ton of damage, which is good for clearing. So I don't think they'll nerf this, to be honest. But I don't know, weirder things have happened, so maybe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't predict the future, so. Just gotta wait and see, I guess, right? What's your feedback on it? I just had one drop and I'm skeptical about the loss of quiver stats. For clearing and for mapping, this is the best quiver you can get in the game, in my opinion. It enables so much off-screen clear. The rarity is also kind of nice from the covetous arrows. 100% is worth running. Now, for bossing, rare quiver will out like DPS it, but obviously that's to be expected, right? You don't have like full uptime on like the diamond arrows, etc., so you are gonna have DPS loss. But like I said, for clearing and stuff, you don't even need that DPS off of the rare quiver. Like, I'm not running it, and as you can see, I'm 1 to 2 tapping everything, right? Especially if we get some Headhunter mods and stuff. So we really do not need that extra DPS. So it's just up to you. I definitely think it's 100% worth running. But it just depends, like, I guess if you have the, you know, the bow and stuff like that and the damage to still be able to clear. Like, if you're very, very early on, then maybe it's just worth keeping a rare quiver, but I think you should be fine. Do you sell Gemini bow? Because I can't find any good on the trade set. I can look to see if I have any, but I'm not really too sure. You're doing the 200 million plus version? Got you. I'll take a look. I fully blame you for making me get a new PC. What do you mean, Max? What do you mean? What I do? What I do, man? What I do? I feel like it was nerfed again. I mean, maybe they... I don't think they touched it again, did they? I was making me buy an APC. Damn, what's going on here? Everybody's coming for me. Exalted, that has to be wrong, right? I have an amulet for 3x. And I'll sell to him for 3x, fuck it. I know how hard it is to buy stuff in this league, but I feel like that has to be a mistake. Maybe it's not though. Interesting. Do you feel like you're getting higher quality shots from it, or is there hard to tell? So there is one downside to using the new quiver with our build, at least, since we're herald chaining, right? Like using heralds to like kind of get a lot of off-screen clear, is that obviously heralds are killing the enemies, so we don't kill them with our bow, right? So obviously you will see less kind of uptime of that in that regard. But I mean, for me at least, I do see a increase in like the smaller currency, like chaos drops, you know, exaltades, annulments, etc. But obviously, if you wanted to try to take like full advantage of the new quiver, you probably want to look for like elemental damage on your rings and gear, and then fully run Trinity and drop the herald. So this way, it doesn't, you know, kill the enemies in a sense, right? And it would just be your bow and your arrows that you're firing that are killing. Alright, we need to find this thing out. It's not here, it's not here, it's not here. It has to be here. What's your name in game? If you do !IGN, you'll find that. Sorry, I'm a little behind on chat, guys. My bad. Your builds are awesome, but my PC can't handle it. Ah, I got you. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. But hey, I hear it's a decent time to upgrade and buy PC stuff, so maybe not bad to upgrade now? I don't know. If you have a good bow, I'd like to buy. If you can sell it. Yeah, I'll have to take a look after this and see if I have anything I can sell you. What helmet would be good to use if I don't mind a bit slower movement speed? You could do Alpha's Howl. I mean, you're going to get a lot of spirit there, so it, you know, could able and other stuff like Trinity if you wanted to, you know, maybe a cast on something if you want like more convenience. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. Roa, if you wanted to drop something. In terms of other stuff, I mean, we can't really run Deepest Tower since we're full CI, and we do need the points that we like normally put in to damage on their life. So like we kind of have to take those points out, right, to be able to get like up here for more energy shield and stuff. So you can't really run Deepest Tower. You could just run a rare helmet if you wanted to, just for the increases and stuff. You know, for like rarity maybe, you know, more energy shield wouldn't be bad for more survivability to the build. Reses would be easier to get, which would enable easier like time buying items and saving money. So you could do just a rare helmet. But yeah, I would say definitely Alpha's Howl or a rare helmet would probably be the best if you're not going to run like Black Insignia for movement speed or anything like that. A weapon swap move. I use this for clear and something else for single target. You could. I mean, alternatively, you could just have the quiver in your inventory and then just swap it out. Because we do need the back bar for applying shock and stuff with our wand, especially with the, you know, effigy of cruelty. We really can't lose that in critical weakness stacks and stuff. Azu Moto, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, I got a new PC with the 5070 for a decent price, so I can finally play without CPU overheating and screaming for help. Oh yeah, see, now you can game to the fullest, and you're future-proof now. So the 200mm version is still not late. No, the 200mm version is like pretty much the pinnacle of DPS I believe you can get with the build. And if you're talking about like a late game, it is like late game. I'm just currently running the Movespeed version, which is only like 40mm DPS. It's just, you know, I wanted to make like a very fast zoomer for mapping and stuff, so that's what we did. Yes. And then yeah, somebody wants me to look for, I think you want me to look for if I have a bow for you. Let's see. I don't think I have anything here. I have this one. I think this one I was used for the 200mm and for this one. I mean, it depends on how much currency you have, right? What is your budget right now that you're trying to look for, like to buy a bow? You want 1k ES armor, but mid-tier reses? I don't run hybrid armor, Bleb. So are you talking about with the 200mm build or with our build currently, like the full CI? What do you Or is this something that, like, doesn't even correlate to any of the builds? Is Unset Ring a must-have for the build? Sadly, it is, Mads, because without the Unset Ring, we can't run the 3 Heralds. We would have to remove a Herald. Because obviously we're running Wind Dancer and Herald of Thunder, right? And then obviously for the back bar, we still do need, like, Ball Lightning and stuff. And then obviously Tornado Shots for, like, Rage Generation. We obviously need Mark, because that just gives it an easier time of applying Shock. Higher Shock Magnitude, more damage on bossing. Connectivities to lower reses, we still kind of need that there. Maybe you could remove Barrage. You could try testing with no Barrage to see how that feels. That might be like the best case scenario there. So you could take Barrage out and see, or you could try to take something else out if you wanted to, right? And just play around and test maybe, but I just find it easiest to run it on set so you don't have to really remove anything. Like 500 divs or more? Oh, okay. So not, anything I have, you'd be able to buy. Let's check. So there's this bow, potentially. The heck was that? There's this bow. What other bow do I have? No, it doesn't have crit chance on it. No, there's no crit chance. Whether it's good on that. I think that was the budget one I was running. This one's not bad. There's this one which is not bad either. Okay, so I have 3 of them. Sheesh! My boy! That's a really good armor piece. Nice, man. Really good ES on that. Nice, GG's, W's in chat. So these are the 3 that I currently have that I feel comfortable selling you. Like, I think they're the best ones I do have. So this one has good accuracy, crit chance, crit damage, decent fizz. Already crit damage soul cores on there. I mean, it's corrupted with attack speed, which is kind of nice. Obviously nothing insane, but still there. I'm not using, there's this one I had, which is way more higher fizz DPS, like good crit chance, crit damage, all that. It's just no accuracy, which kind of sucks. And then there was this other one right here, high accuracy, not really that good fizz, but still really good high accuracy, and then the crit chance is decent, crit damage is pretty good. So like, I could give you all 3 of these if you want to, and you could tell me which one gives you the most DPS increase. And then after that, I can just like throw you a price out if you want. If that's, if you want to like run it like that. I think a lot of people, graphics cards are enormous and how hard to pull. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I have a 4080 Super and I literally have like what, 3, 6, 9. I have 10 fans plus I have an IO cooler on it, and like it takes definitely a big case and a lot of airflow and or like liquid cooling to cool it efficiently. Is Barrage for bossing? Yes, it's for bossing, like setting up stuff. No, it is way more than enough. Like these right here are maybe 20 to 30 divines max. Max. So yeah, it'd be way more than enough. Is it better to use accuracy in the slots on the bow or crit damage? I find this priority. So it would go, I think, the extra arrow runes / crit damage. I still haven't figured out if one or the other is better, but I think they're still like pretty much neck and neck. And then it would be accuracy. If you are Amazon, it can take full effect of accuracy stacking. If you're not and you're like Deadeye, you would then go like, you know, physical damage runes and stuff like that. Oh, I thought you wait, hold on. I don't have room for this. Why are you giving me this? What do I do to deserve this? What do I do to deserve that? Well, 26, 26, 38. Actually, I don't know if that's enough res to be res cap. We can test it though. But yeah, I don't know if that's enough res to be res cap. Oh, not enough fire. That is unfortunate. That'd be nice. That would put us up to 3,600. Oh, that'd be so nice. Yeah. Just go ahead and message me in game, and I can give you the 3 bows, and we can see which one's better for you. who just... All Throne, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, much appreciated. Coin flip 500 divs are free. That's insane, Chelsea. How do you have 500 divs with no bow? I don't know. I mean, these bows are like 20, 30 divs max. You said you have 500. I mean, we can wait until later. I have no issue, but they're not that expensive, to be honest with you. The bows are 20 to 30 divs. It depends which one is the most for you, but like they don't exceed like 30 divs. Could just change the build or create only. That's what I did. I mean, he could, yeah. Maybe rinse fix the res. I can look into it potentially. Yeah, that's way more than enough, man. Like I said, I can give you all 3 bows, and then you could just tell me which one is better for you, which one like gives you the most DPS, you know, whatever you want to call it. And then just let me know, and then I could tell you the price of it. But the price of the bows, like I said, like the most expensive one I think is like 30 divs or something, and the cheapest one's like 15. So depending on which one you want, you know, like I think this one is like 20, 25 or so. This one's like 15, and then the other one I had. This one I think is like 30. Well, actually, is it this one? No, it's the other one. Where's the other one at? I think I put it away somewhere, didn't I, boys? Yeah, this one. I think this one's like 30. So it just depends, like, which one you want. If you do exclamation point IGN, you'll find my name, but here's my name right here. Hi, I want to make a bow build, but I can't choose the class, which is better, Amazon or Deadeye? Or what are the key differences? I've seen like 2 builds, lightning arrow and snipe, that's all, or are there more? Medusa, so there is more builds you can do with each of them. But specifically like the lightning arrow stuff, right? In my opinion, Amazon is better. So the key differences is with Deadeye, you would get an additional projectile to shoot, right? So as you can see, I'm shooting like, what do you call it? 4 arrows right there. You'd be shooting 5. You would also get Tailwind, which would give you like more evasion, more move speed, all that, and it would stack up to 10 times, which this is basically it. We have Black Insignia, which covers that. So what you see right there in this little tooltip, what you get off the Deadeye Ascendancy. And then I believe you also get either like Point Blank or Far Shot. And then you have some other builds you can do with Deadeye with like Frenzy Charge stacking, but specifically for like Lightning Arrow, that really doesn't do anything. So you would get basically Tailwind, extra projectile, and or Point Blank or Far Shot, which like in noob's term, Far Shot, more damage the farther away you are of the enemy. Point Blank, if you're right up close, the more damage you do, right? Now going over to Amazon, you get significantly more damage for bossing, in my opinion. One, you can have 25% of your excess chance to hit with attacks be added as critical hit chance, which right now in the current state of the game, crit builds are very OP and are really, really good. Like they're top notch right now, like in terms of bracket. Then you get penetrate. So if you have accuracy on your weapon, 25% of that is added as physical damage, which is really nice. You also get like stuff like open weaknesses, which is 50% more damage against enemies with open weaknesses. So it's just Amazon's way more damage for bossing than Deadeye. Deadeye would be a little bit more like zippy, a little bit more zoomy when it comes to like speed clearing on maps. But in my, like, at least the build that I'm running, we're running Black Insignia for Tailwind. So obviously with Deadeye, you get Tailwind. We get Deadeye, you know, we're getting Tailwind with Black Insignia. So it's literally the same thing, right? We're also getting more damage. We're getting accuracy stacking for crit chance. So like, I think Amazon is just much better in my opinion, but obviously both are still really good for the build and either will work. Mid-sized tower struggles. How is this Xbox One PC going to work? I have no clue. All right, let me get you the bows. So, this is, yes, very good. Really good chess piece. So is this you? Artyom, I think is your name, right? In chat. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Is this you in game? Why don't I use row amount? It doesn't inherit move speed. So row amount is really good because you don't like get the move speed penalty. But for me, I don't really have slots for it unless we ran 2 unset rings to get another skill slot, which we would then need to get more spirit rolled somehow into the build to be able to actually run it, or simply just drop like Herald of Ash or something. So I don't run it because we don't have the space for it. On top of it, I kind of don't like how it feels, to be honest with you. And in like bossing and stuff, it can kind of get annoying because the row mount will run like right in front of your cursor, and if you click on it, then your character will go to mount it, and then you could just simply die because you're in mounting animation. But yeah, I don't run it simply just because I don't have like the spirit and stuff for it, and then we'd have to flip stuff around in the build, which would then lower DPS, lower clear speed, etc. So I just decided to not go with it. But I mean, you can try to fit it in the build if you want to. Yeah, it's me. Okay, bet. So yeah, just tell me which one of these bows give you the most like damage, and then just trade me back the other ones, obviously, and then I can let you know like which one, you know, like how much it is. Is Invoker Monk? I haven't seen anything about Invoker Monk, to be honest. So maybe it is. I'm not really too sure. You don't have enough decks. Is there a way for you just to put some points into decks and stuff? And to see if you can like run it? Just like on your tree? Yeah, I got you. I can show my emerald 1 second. So I would assume you're talking about this one. I'm just running this one because honestly right here, obviously we have a lot of stuff we can hit. Like we can hit all of these nodes, right? We can hit this, we can hit Catalyst, we can hit Sand and Deliver. So like we can get a lot of notables and stuff and a lot of small passive skills. So what I try to do is just get a time loss one, upgrade that radius to medium. Honestly, you can look for crit chance for attacks, you can look for crit damage bonus. On top of that, getting like increased damage with hits against rare unique enemies is good on the notables. You could do increased damage with bows, you could do projectile damage, lightning damage, pretty much anything on top of that crit chance, and or obviously crit damage, whatever one you can roll and find on the market. That'll give you more damage is what I would shoot for. We also have attack speed on this, which is nice, but again, it's not really that big of a deal. Like I could easily remove this attack speed and it really wouldn't do anything. So that's what I'm currently running on my time loss emerald. How do you upgrade the range? It's just a like a modifier you can roll. Just how you can roll stuff like, you know, like lightning on damage or physical damage. It's the same thing. It's just you got to get lucky and just roll it onto the emerald on the time loss emerald. But it does have to be a time loss emerald. If you just cannot move around your passive points, yeah, you might just try to see if you can throw some passive points in or something. I'm not too sure. Okay, just trade them back to me then. All right, thank you, sir. Mm-mm, 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 mm. 20 and 15. Yeah, go ahead. Ask away. I'm always done to answer you guys' questions. Let's put this one right here for now. I don't know if I might need this later on. Are these good? Yeah, they're very good. Really good boots. Try res, high evasion. I mean, yeah, really good. Is the Against the Darkness all 4 notables if I put it instead of emerald? Yeah, so the Against the Darkness will get all 4 of these notables if you do put it in this area. I do have it socketed here, so we are getting these 3 notables, obviously. It just depends, right? Like, if you wanted to, you could flip these. So, you know, you would get these 4 notables, which probably would result in maybe more damage. Depends, right? I just put the time loss emerald here because, like, these small passives obviously each give me 3% increased damage with hits against rare unique enemies. And since, you know, we have a lot of small passives that we're going into, obviously it is more damage than the time loss emerald up here. Or time loss diamond, I made. The Against the Darkness. But, like, obviously if you don't have a time loss emerald, then yeah, I would throw 100% the Against the Darkness in this area. And then you could just throw, like, a random emerald if you want up here. You know what I'm saying? Which is, like, if you can, like, crit damage, crit chance, you know, other stuff. If you can't get a time loss one. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing before. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, that's right, we completed this. Wait, did we not complete this? Wait, what? Did we not complete that? No, we completed that. I guess we didn't complete that. Oh, we didn't complete that. Now we completed that.
I like it.
Yeah, no problem. Glad I can help you guys out.
Like
Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just go see, because I smell something like sounds like it smells like something's burning. Let me just go see exactly. Make sure my house isn't burning down. give me just 1 minute. Be right back, guys. We're back and we're good. Nothing's burning down. All right. Valdigo, thank you for the follow. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a while since I last played PoE. Last played the most AP was Gemling. What's the strongest class now at the moment? We hit these three. Yeah, what do we want here? Real quick, before I answer your question, what do you think we want? So that's gonna hit everything here. Do we want to hit? Do we want to cleanse this, guys? Cleanse the corruption and then hit this and influence everything here? Or do we want to just leave it corrupted and then go and like influence and then run the corrupted maps? What do you guys think? What is the most strongest class at the moment? If I had to take a guess, honestly, I mean, there's a lot of strong ones. Gemling is still really strong in the game. You have Amazon, it's really strong with a lot of builds. I mean, it's kind of even in my eyes, at least. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and hit steaming, sadly. Just go ahead and run a random map. Unfortunate. Because like Deadeye has obviously like one-shot capabilities with running just, you know, like Wind Serpent Spear, stuff like that, friendly charge stacking. Amazon again, like we have made a 200 million DPS build on like 50 divines. It's able to do like 5-6 man pinnacle boss carrying, you know what I'm saying? Like there is obviously still Gemling builds, there's Invoker stuff with Monk. Like I don't know, my eyes, everything is pretty balanced right now, but then again, I'm not really caught up with a lot of like, you know, every single build of every class. So maybe there is builds out there that are classes out there that I'm just unaware of right now that have like multiple insane one-shot capability builds or etc. So I mean, chat, if you guys have any obviously opinion on this, feel free to weigh in. To the ritual, come on for breach, come on for the breach. That's right, we don't care about the rares. We want to hit the boss, and then we just want to go to the rituals.
Fingers crossed.
There we go. Did this drop its stuff yet? It did not. There we go. Pum. Go hunt boss. Alright, useless, nice, it's on the boss. And get a moving off of that. Maybe it is up top. Oh. Bum. Hey, there it is. There we go. Ah. Oh, we can go to the shrine as well. Go ahead and slam a map, I guess, and then just run it. Like, it's totally fine. 2 mods already. Yeah, perfectly fine to me. Go and slam the tower. Bum. Do, 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 do.
Piece of milk.
Sure. Do we care to keep the corruption? We probably want to cleanse the corruption, right?
A worthy foe.
Isn't cleansing always better than keeping? If we cleanse the corruption and we have influence, not influence, but we have like stuff on it, modifiers and stuff, for pinning the towers, and we cleanse it, that doesn't remove any of the stuff that we have on it, right? It just removes the corruption. So to make sure that I'm not gonna like hit the towers, then run and clear the corruption, and then it's like, oh yeah, it removes everything by the way, you wanna actually wait, you know? That'd like be my luck. Which obviously I don't want that to happen. Interesting. Get that out of there.
Speak.
Alright. Now that that's done, okay, so what do we want to hit this side with? Let's see. We have 2 towers to do. So, probably, I mean, I guess just rituals again, right? Like, literally. Rituals, breaches. Maybe irrigation again? Irrigated, I mean? Irrigation, Jesus. Then we have that one where it cleanses irrigated first. We have a bunch of these. We do not. We do not. Wonder how much they are to buy. Wonder if they're like stupid expensive or what. That might be pretty expensive. I do not know though. Well, we know we want to hit this with breach and ritual at least. It's on a ritual thing. I don't think any of these are good, right? Yeah, well, we do have a quantity one, right? Go with that one. What is this? Breach. Yeah, let's go with this one for quantity. Do we have a delirium one? I mean, these aren't even worth running, right? If we're running delirium infused maps, like none, those aren't worth it at all. Clear skies one, definitely are not worth it. Alright. There we go. Let's get the 15. 14 is not even bad. What is this one? Increase. What's what I do? 20% on your maps. Nice. We can slam this again. Chance to contain shrines. I mean, honestly, I'll take that. We could do delirium in here. Do we have any delirium? Delirium. Are you quite busy today, Ellie? Okay, okay. Making big money buku bucks or what? I don't work, lol. Dang, so you can't make big money buku bucks if you don't work? Don't we have a delirium with I need to find a delirium with what do you call it on it, Loki? With quantity onto it, not gonna lie. Just... Do. I have delirium over here that I've seen quantity of items on your maps. Yep, okay. So this one's gonna be slammed with these three at least. Here we go. This one again can be hit. I want to hit definitely the thing on it. We got to go find the unique one. The unique delirium one, or not delirium, I think it's the irradiation one. That allows us to just slam maps and remove the irradiated off first. Wonder how much that one's gonna cost. Hopefully it's not much. Okay, let's see. What about exalts instead of whatever that is? We'll hit this guy up. I doubt he's gonna give it to us for this. What about divines? One div. Sure, we'll send a div. We'll send a div. We're surely be able to make a div pack off of this. You would think, right? You would think, right? Bum, 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 bum. Bet it up. I like to learn to play games and I don't need to be worried about making money. Dang. Ellie just flexed on all of us, chat. You seen that?
Yes.
Ellie just said she don't even need to worry about money. She got it like that. She got it in the bank like that. That's a flex right there. That's insane. I respect it. Alright, so we have this. What do we want to throw on it again? Do we want to throw Delirium and like Ritual? I mean Ritual and Breach on it again? I notice only now that you don't use the overlay. Why? What overlay are you talking about? Damn, Ellie. That just dropped the vibe. Imagine. I'm joking. Probably because none of these are hit, right? So like, none of these over here are hit, and we kind of want to have all these to be hit. I mean, should we do Ritual? We do Ritual and Breach. I mean, Delirium isn't like up here either. Maybe we do Delirium. Okay, maybe we do Delirium and Breach. Or should we do Delirium and Ritual? Because some of these up here don't have it, right? Maybe Delirium Ritual. Well, it's gonna be Delirium regardless. Sure, like. Alright, so we want Delirium. I know I want Deli. And I want some Deli on the map. Trade overlay like Overwolf? I mean I do use it. I just don't use the overlay to trade, if that's what you mean. Like I use it obviously to price check, but I don't use it to trade. Experience some lack of splinters, maps, rarity. I mean, this isn't even bad rarity. Maybe let's go with this, increase your monsters in the maps. So we know we're gonna do this, right? Precursor, that. And the question is, do we do Ritual or Breach on the end? Do I have any Ritual, like, good ones left? Bum, 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 bum. I want to change the deepest tower build to this. I have 59 divs. Should that be enough? Yeah, so if you're going from that build over, you should pretty much be universal in that sense. Like, bow is going to be the same. You know, Cardio's Gambit Quiver is pretty cheap if you don't have it already. You're going to be still running the, you know, Senna Sanguis gloves. Like, the rings I'm still running from the last one, the amulet. The only thing that's really different here is the boots, the chest piece, and the helmet. Since, you know, we are full CI, you do want to get a full energy shield, like, chest piece. Same thing with your boots. You want to either go, like, hybrid evasion energy shield or full energy shield. Either one will work. You just gonna want to look for on your boots, like, increase effect of socketed items. Obviously, 35% move speed. This way, we can throw 2 move speed runes in and get the most, you know, out of that. And then, yeah, I mean, running Black Insignia, obviously, for the Tailwind and stuff, for the move speed as well. And that's pretty much the only changes, to be honest. We are running a Rite of Passage, so you can do either Spirit of the Cat, Stag, or Wolf. Now, do keep in mind that they are pretty expensive, so if you don't have currency for that, then you could just not run it until you can get currency. You only lose about, like, 15% move speed from one of those 3, right? If you can't afford them, so don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, you should have enough to go into the build. The belt, I think, is like 10, 15 divs. So again, you should have enough. Should have enough. Should have enough. Okay, we're just going to go with one of the ones we have. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Where's, we have Delirium. Do I want to do Breach or do I want to do Ritual? Probably just Breach. Sure. Actually, is there ever monsters on breach? It's only a 12 banger. I don't want a 12 banger. Bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum bum. Alright, there we go. There we go, and then we have one more to hit here, so we could hit that into this. Nah, I do kind of want to try to get into, so maybe do channel into decay. How many, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whereas this way is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is one map less, so I guess we could do channel, decay. It's a good map though, whereas this way is... yeah, I think this way is better. Okay, just run a random map on this real quick. Nothing too insane. Sure. Let's go ahead and throw all these back in here. We don't need anymore. Get rid of all of you. There we go. Much better. Frozed Fair, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I can try to forge the tablets for me to get something better. I could, honestly. You're not wrong. I could reforge. You're not wrong. I probably should start reforging. Robin, what's up? I don't really understand the numbers on PoE, so I wanted to ask you something. Here, if welcome, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Ask away. It's like when you teleported downwards game. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck. I'm getting stuck. Help step, bro. Imagine. What's up, man? Yeah, I just started your build from level 60. It's not bad, even that early on building it. Really? Okay, okay. Yeah, I've actually never tried to take one of the builds and like play it, especially like the 200 mil or the Movespeed on like very low levels. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to know that like level 16 stuff works pretty well still. Oh yeah. That's this dialogue. I have close to 100% CHC, close level up, so I can say 100% right now, using DT with 2 Decada cores. Okay. Well, it makes sense for me to switch to accuracy runes or no? Ask me, I was on ascendancy. I mean, I probably wouldn't, no. I would stick with your crit damage soul cores. So in my testing at least, right, if you have a decent crit chance overall, the crit damage soul cores is going to be a lot more damage on average than accuracy runes. Accuracy is obviously good because it's really cheap, so like early on it's really good, but once you can get crit damage soul cores, those are going to on average be more DPS. So definitely stick with the crit damage soul cores than to rotate over to the accuracy runes, because you got to remember, right, crit damage soul cores, like that's a lot of multi, right? 137% multi is a lot. Going to something that isn't 100% conversion, only 25% of your accuracy on the weapon is going to be added as damage. So like it's still obviously really good, but in terms of actually looking at DPS values and stuff, the crit damage is just obviously more uptime, and that multi is going to out DPS the accuracy conversion into actual physical damage. If that makes any sense. Like right now I'm running just lightning damage on this weapon, right? But crit damage soul cores would give me so much more DPS. Like it's actually insane how much more damage it would. I just obviously don't have like 20 divs to be spending on crit damage soul cores, at least right now. So yeah, it's definitely better to stick with the crit damage soul cores. Outside of here, see if there's anything. So if I had lower CC, I would switch to accuracy runes. Yes. Like, there's a certain point definitely where if you only have to say like effective 20% crit chance, then yeah, I mean, you'd want to have accuracy, right? Because it'd have more uptime. But if you're like 30, 40, 50% base, right? Like what we are without any of the CHC playing into effect of our accuracy stacking, then yeah, it would, we get way more uptime, way more damage out of the crit damage, of course, if that makes any sense. Like early game, really good. League start, really good for accuracy. But once you start getting some crit chance, crit damage, so of course takes over. I don't know why we're killing everything, but we are. The bill I got is 2 OP. I'm getting 10k DPS right now. I'm just trying to get the frenzy ordeal set up as a pain, lol. Got you. So you're doing frenzy charge stacking right now, Robin? Alright, so we want to go into Sump, and then we want to go into Asmeri Ranges, which will then go into Hive, and then we could finally cleanse everything here, which will be nice. It just kind of sucks that we actually now have to do double maps, you know, because Got you, Robin. Yeah, I mean, frenzy charge stacking can be a pain, like especially you get the generation and stuff down, but it's not that bad if you can get it set up.
That was almost a challenge.
Give me. Mr. Marcos, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Much appreciated. Currently, my main is 98% access with all the modifiers and stuff. Okay, then yeah, crit damage is going to be the best for you.
No rest for the wicked. Another hunt, another trophy.
Crit damage, I think, is the best. Now, obviously, there is one other rune that like I haven't really tested, and that would be the additional arrow runes. I'm not really too sure if the additional arrows are able to shotgun more effectively, resulting in more damage or not than just running crit damage, of course. So keep that in mind. But those could be a possibility of better DPS than the crit damage, of course. It's just it's really hard to test, right? That's why I usually stick with the crit damage. One more level up and I'll be level 100. Heck yeah. I play too stupid to be level 100 though. I just like run into packs and I'm like, haha, my clear can kill him. And then I get blown up. Yeah, Spirit is definitely fun, don't get me wrong.
No rest for the wicked, eh? A worthy foe.
Bump, bump. Oh, 100, I'll be 96. Okay.
Yes.
I was about to say, that was going to be a nice thing, level 100 with 100% crit chance, you know? Alright. Get out of there. I don't think this goes for anything, right? Nah. Okay.
What is it? Let's hope Zest lies dormant.
My brother is running the Witch Frozen Summon build that I think is OP as well. Yeah, Summon builds honestly are generally pretty powerful. Like, I don't think Summon builds ever have been really in a like horrible place, but I could be wrong. I'm not familiar with that build. Is that build like a warrior build or something that can't be one-shotted? When are you gonna play a new character? Ellie. Don't worry about it. Listen, Amazon is the way. Amazon is life. Why would I need another character when Amazon does all? Do I want to kill 200 mil bosses? Amazon does that. Do I want to zip around and zoom with 140% move speed? Amazon does that. Do I want full screen wide clear? Amazon does that. You know, why would I need to play another class? No, but I'm for real though. I actually don't know. I'll have to look into other stuff. I'm not really too sure right now. What like speaks to me in a sense, right? Play through a Merc or a Witch? I mean, if I do a Merc, like, that'd be bow or crossbow. I've already done that. Witch possibility, Warrior possibility. I'll have to look into stuff, but yeah, I don't think I'll do a Merc. Because I already have a Deadeye, I already have a Witch, not Witch, you know, Huntress / Amazon. So like, you know, I don't really want to do another bow / crossbow if I did do a new character. Alright, so we need a 4-banger, or 6-banger, I mean. Bro, why are they all extra damage is cold? Do you ever notice that? Like, extra damage is lightning, extra damage is cold, extra damage is fire. Like, brother mans. Well, I don't think I want to do fire because I have 70. Do I have anything? 75, 70? Nah. I, like, literally don't have enough reses here, sadly. Might have to drop this one into our other one for now. I just sadly don't have the reses. As you have cold, and then obviously double move speed. Okay, yeah, we'll have to go into the other one, I think, for now. Until I can fix reses, then we can go into this one, this body armor. Yeah, this isn't the right one. Where the heck did I put our body armor at, boys? Let me sit up here. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. I'm not really, doesn't matter which one we do. We can do lightning or cold. It's fine. It's a summon build focusing on prison damage, instant bursting with like 29 killable archers. Oh, that one, the prison archer one? Yeah, I got you. How to take down Elden into my own hands. I sold the new boss. Interesting. You sold him? Nice. How tough was he? Yeah, I'm too deep. My favorite build was killed at the beginning of the league. My friend broke items on 2 mirrors as he also played it. Infernalist build with Fire Charm. Oh, that one? Yeah, unfortunate. That one looked pretty cool, but yeah, they kind of hit it before I could even get my hands on it to see, so didn't really play it. There we go. Should have everything opened up. Do 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 do. Sure, I guess we could walk through that. It doesn't really matter, I don't think that much.
A clean kill.
Alright, we go. There's some in existence anymore. Alright, where's this one? And that. Bottom left or right, right? Other one. Should we hit it? What's your Atlas tree / bonus you try to get on your maps and tablets reduced? Is there any better tricks to others? What I try to normally roll on my maps is quantity, and then obviously if you can do like rarity, that's fine too. But like quantity, rarity, and increased rare monsters are usually what I always try to shoot for on maps, just because those are usually the most like beneficial when it comes to currency drops and stuff. Rare monsters obviously are where you get all your like divines and stuff to drop from, and then since you can't really roll quantity on your gear and stuff, rolling quantity on the maps and tablets when you do juice and towers is the most like beneficial way, in my opinion, of actually trying to weigh the table of increased divine drops. And then I can show you the Atlas tree here after this map. I think it's in the middle this time, ain't it? Yes, it is. Nice. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck. Nice. So for Atlas, what I'm currently doing is just playing the left side in shrines and strong boxes. I really love shrines. I mean, getting like Movespeed shrines, you know, there's a bunch of them. You can get ones that are guaranteed crits, you can get increased XP, you can get, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of different shrines, so they're really good there. Another thing I do go for is strong boxes. I mean, getting the unique one, the like Gamba one, is really nice. I've hit a lot of good like drops from there, a lot of divines and other stuff, so I kind of play into those two heavily. And like I said, right now we are just going into whiffs to see how that feels, but Wisps, low key, I mean, as you guys can see through the stream today, they're kind of buns. They don't really do too much. So from there, you can do whatever you want. You go for pack size. After that, you can go up here, try to get like rogue exiles if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't really matter what you go for after that. But that's currently what I'm doing. Cheer for all the answers. I'm going to go back to build crafting now. Yeah, no problem, Fair. Glad I could help you out, man. Have a good one. Do you have a leveling guide for this build? Kirby, I do not have a step-by-step leveling guide. There's plenty of them out there that are like, you know, kind of going through campaign that explain it really well, etc. This is more kind of like a mid to end game guide, right? Like when you hit like 70, 75 or so, 80, you can go ahead and transition into it. I mean, there certainly has been people that have made the build in campaign and played through and haven't had any issues. But obviously, you know, to be able to do that, you do need to have some game knowledge. So my best guess to you, or not guess, but answer to you would be to just try to find like a leveling guide and stuff you can follow. And then once you hit like 70 to 80 in that range, you can then try to start transitioning into this. As long as you have the currency, right? If you don't have the currency, then I would start to transition around that same level into the budget build. Yeah, no problem testing. Alright, so we have this done. Now, question is, what do we hit this with, though? You know what I'm saying? I think one thing we hit it with, though, is all maps and radius can be accessed. Because that'll help. Just get straight to the thing, clear it, cleanse, and then we get actual good junk. There we go. Now, what else do we want to hit this with? We could do delirium. We could do... Am I the only one who don't have enough towers close to each other? I feel like I got nerfed, Telemail. I mean, it's all RNG whether you get them close or not. Like, you might get 1, you might get 2, you might get 4. You know, it just depends, I guess. Like I said, we have basically delirium all of these. We have breach. I think we definitely hit ritual, and then maybe just could do maybe expedition. I don't know. There's some map. I mean, they all have breach on them. I definitely think ritual, and then figure it out from there. Not bad. Okay, so there's ritual, and then what do we do after this? Maybe aeration? I don't really know. Change for drop boxes, increase quantity, and that's really good. No, 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 nope. Okay, we got it. We got what we wanted. Bum 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 bum. Wait, did we not complete this yet? Wait, what? Do we gotta do it again? Since it had... Wait, what? Don't tell me we have to do it again since it had the thing on it. Interesting. I didn't think it worked like that for, like, towers. I guess it does, huh? That kind of blows. That kind of blows. Let's do this one, I guess. We gotta run it again. Because it had the, like... Does the aeration first, and then it'll... You know, cleanse it, and then it'll allow us to do stuff on it. That blows. let's run it again. Let's run it again. I'll grab the farm route and try your luck farm in the gear lol. You could. It's just good luck. There's not really too much you can craft and do in the game, low-key, you know what I'm saying? It'd be definitely hard to farm and like craft your gear. That's why I feel like solo southbound is like kind of insane right now. Like people who play it are definitely insane with the game. Like the crafting in the game is kind of abysmal.
Fancy seeing you here.
Okay, that should be like bottom left or something, I think. There it is. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Oh yeah, fun fact, poison gas stacks would use don't throw a 20 down. It's like 20 extra damage when you hit it with the fireball for anyone building poison builds. Okay, good tip, good tip. There we go, now we can do the fortress. On this one on that map. Bump, 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 bump. Alright. About to see some, hopefully a lot of juiced pack size here. Should be, I think. Cue the broken music. Yeah, this is where our this game kind of gets insane. A lot of pack size, the game doesn't really know what to do. Like tight maps like this with like the particles going off. I don't want to start that, but we already started, so screw it. Do. We can get onto this for sure. Or not? What? Why can't we do the switch roll? What? There we go. I was using lightning sphere, but I corrupted it and half of my lightning damage, so that's when I swapped to the bow build. Gotcha, yeah. And that's the issue about corrupting stuff. You can like instantly break your junk and just make the build horrible. But how you liking the build so far, Robin? Oh, whoa, whoa, what's hitting me?
Nothing I know. I always do. No mana.
There we go. We do have an audience with the king. I guess we can defer and just reroll over it. Oh my god, I can't press the defer button. There we go. Just alright, time to hit the breach. I'm at lower level. It's pretty good. You definitely did a good job putting in the time to make the build for us to enjoy. Heck yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Robin. Makes putting and working on the builds all that much more worth it when I hear from you guys that you guys are enjoying it. Gem cutter prisms.
That was almost a challenge.
Bum, 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 bum. Go back. I've hit left over here. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it done right or anything like that at all. Actually, maybe. No, there we go. No, we tried. All right, let's go. Well, we're gonna have to do it again. I think that's right, isn't it? Because we have the clear the thing first before we can clear this. Need a better wand for sure. Yeah, that was kind of my issue. I'm still looking into just getting a better wand with more damage. Could make the build, at least applying shock, feel a lot better. Since obviously we don't have like deepest tower to fill that damage void. Which obviously, I mean, it just comes in time, right? I just gotta look for it and buy it. I mean, we have the int, so we're good. Okay. Yeah, we gotta run it again, sadly.
Speed.
Blair needs a pizza sigh. Interesting. Interesting and interesting. And why do I care about Blair? You're Blair? Interesting, interesting. When you said Blair, I low-key got PTSD flashbacks from First Descendant. There's a character in there called Blair. That's who I thought about. I was like, why does Blair need a pizza? Let's go through that and keep moving. Listen, listen. Like I said, I got you with a pizza. It's just not gonna be the pizza you're expecting. It's gonna have like anchovies and a bunch of other junk on it, you know, sardines. You want it? Let me know. I got you. I'll order it now. You play trash? I didn't play that. I said there's a character in there. I played Sharon. That's who I made. Do 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 do. If you ever do another build, we need a build for poison crossbow boss melting. I could look into it, but yeah, poison crossbow is an interesting take for sure. All right, we're heading up. Bump, 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 bump.
A worthy foe.
We'll head back. We'll hit the rituals here. Just get these done. Bum, 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 bum. They do it, you walk in slow, controlled circles. Actually, I have way more than enough points to grab this. Reroll. Nope. Unfortunate. Alright, keep moving. Go ahead and actually kill the boss, I think, real quick. Okay, let's get out of that. There we go. Have completed corruption cleanse. There we go. Now we can get into the ritual, and then we're pretty much done with the map. And then we should have everything cleansed. Wow, actually, there's one more thing we need cleansed, I think. One more thing I think we need to cleanse, one more corruption area, and then I think we're good to go. Bob. I don't think we cleared the backside yet, did we? No, we didn't. Nice. Get this one. Nice. Nice. Unfortunate. I rode here. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, everything's cleansed here. The only thing we have left is this to cleanse, so we could do trenches into, or what do you call it? Crypt into trenches. And then after that, everything would be cleansed and ready to go. But we kind of already do have all this low key. Alright, we gotta go make a map at the very minimum.
Yes.
We don't got no maps left, mine. No maps left, mine. Leech from critical hits is instant. Oh, Azuri's security. Like, something like this wouldn't be bad for the build as well. It just sucks with their gloves, right? Because, like, imagine we have instant leech with our life leech converted to energy shield, bro. Like, holy. Now, obviously, we could maybe do like a full like evasion / life build, but these might be a thing. But yeah, as far as right now, they're pretty bad. Not really worth too much. Yeah, let's just go ahead and deconstruct all this.
Does hope Zesh now lies dormant?
What am I looking for there? No, we want quant. We want quant. We want to get that quant on there. Oh, this is a good one, but no quantity or rarity. Quantity, rarity, pack size. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this map feels.
The hunt is on. A worthy foe.
The hunt begins. That's the one. Put it down.
Pick up the sim splinters, please. Thank you. Jesus.
No money.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Oh, we are just zooming through this now. Holy. Doot, 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 doot. All right, let's keep it moving.
A wordy flow. The thrill of the hunt. No rest for the wicked. Another hunt, another trophy. More coming out of the water.
Bro, where is this breach at, bro? Lucky. There's the breach. It's all the way down here somewhere in the pocket of a corner. Bum bum.
Timana's gone. Need mana.
Energy shield armor. You're good.
Prowess.
You wanna play more siege? Play more siege. What's wrong? Why can't you play more siege? Bum, 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 bum. Alright, well, that's it. Anything good on these rewards? Nope, nope, and nope. Do you have any level 2 support gems? I can look. I don't think I do, though. I think it's looking like a lost cause for that, sadly. Okay, okay, Ellie, okay. Big money, buku bucks. I get you, I get you. I unfortunately have no support gems in my stash right now. Horrid.
Time is of the essence.
Until next time.
What did I pick up? Fortunate.
Yes.
Talking to Jonathan, giving your build some shadow nerfs. That's insane, Ellie. You know, I believe it though. I believe it though. You're #1 advocate for no fun in the game. I believe it. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Bump, 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 bump. you know, I don't really like having... I'm not moving all these, actually. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Never thought leaving home would one day lead me to another. A clean kill.
Is there a rare silver here? I can't really tell. Yeah, there's. Okay. There we go. Where's the lurkers? I need some friends. They're all just lurking. I don't blame them. And we love lurkers in here, you know? Pump, 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 pump. We don't cover any of that. Gotta move on. Let's get a move on. I'm busy respecking Bastard Treat. Leave me alone. I feel that, Mads. You're good. Wow, I just told myself. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, okay. We trolled, no rage going in, and then like the rods just didn't work in our favor right there. Definitely for boss and DPS, I mean I could have done better there for sure, but yeah, this spell without crit damage is severely worse than our other one, sadly. Big Sag. Okay, horrid. Obviously we all know that sucks. Yeah, dog. Could be good. The first ring that could be good. %3 fire damage. Alright, you're trolling. Maybe we can get like a div off of it. I'll take a divine. We can get a divine off it, that is. Fortunate. Took too long to shock him, and then after that, what do you call it? Our tornado, I think, went away.
Speak.
And then, yeah, it's just it was a horrible setup off the beginning. Mental was cocked, as they say in the industry. What time is it? What time is it? Let's see something. Hold on one second, guys. Bum, bum. Alright, so sadly that is the end of the stream. I totally forgot that I do have something to do in like an hour that I gotta actually get ready for and stuff. So yeah, that's the end of the stream for today. Obviously thank you guys for dropping the follows and stuff on Twitch and vibing out on stream. I think I should be live tomorrow. I'm not really too sure. I mean, tomorrow's 4th of July actually. I'm probably gonna do some stuff with the fam actually. I'll let everybody know though, regardless in the Discord, if I am gonna be live or not. We should be live though this this Saturday, to make up for that loss on Friday and stuff. We might even be live Sunday, but definitely this Saturday and stuff like that. But again, thank you guys for dropping follows, chilling, and vibing out on stream. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and stuff. And yeah, hope to see you guys back again here soon. Have a great one, everybody. Peace out.